I'm coming to you today from Israel near the Dead Sea. I'm going to be sharing with you a message that I think is extremely significant, especially in the times that we're now living in. I'm going to be discussing 4 things that will happen, that when we see these things happen in a combinational form, it is absolute evidence that we are in the time of the end.
I'm going to turn to the book of Ezekiel here, and you're going to turn with me if you'd like to see what it has to say. I'm in Ezekiel chapter 47, beginning in verse 1. It's a prophecy of a river flowing out from under a rebuilt temple in Jerusalem and flowing down and healing the Dead Sea.
Attention world! The latest news from Israel, 3 spine-chilling prophetic events have just taken place, and the world is left in shock. These terrifying incidents have shocked the nation to its core, and are sending shivers down the spines of those who have witnessed them.
This is pretty cool, and we're probably seeing prophecy fulfilled right now. And it has to do, now stay with me here, because I want you to grasp this. It has to do with the atmosphere of Israel, Jordan, the whole Middle East, because when I talk about the atmosphere, now we're not talking about the spiritual atmosphere, we're talking about in the fact that a lot of Israel, when you get out of the Jezreel Valley and you go into what's called the Judean wilderness, it's red rose rock, it's very rocky, it's very desolate, it's very dry. And basically what happens is it rains in Jerusalem, it rains in the higher mountains, and that water pours down the mountains into what's called wadis, which are, we call them little canyons. And because the Dead Sea is below sea level, like 1,300 feet, Jerusalem is high, the water goes down into the Dead Sea.
Coming up in our next news episode, we will bring to you news on Death Sea and does it have any prophetic significance in these times.
Eagle 7 Sunrise TV is Messianic TV network. Run by Bethlehem Missions Foundation in managing events of live broadcast or published report of news, messianic information about current events. This may be provided through many different media. Word of mouth, printing, postal systems, broadcasting, electronic communication, or through the testimony of observers and witnesses to events. Eagle 7 Sunrise TV brings to you world news events surrounding modern-day Israel and the Jewish people. God's plan for the entire planet revolves around the physical and spiritual restoration of Israel and the consequent return of the Messiah Yeshua Jesus. Whether or not the nations realize it, world events are swirling around Israel and God's agenda, not the other way around. Eagle 7 Sunrise TV hope to get connected with you in the prophetic dots between God's plan for mankind, Israel, and today's news from Israel, the Middle East, and the Jewish world, and Messianic believers in Yeshua around the world. We has no partisan political affiliation. It seeks to present the news fair-mindedly and offers a wide range of analysis based on Messianic opinion pieces. We also highlight developments from Messianic perspective throughout the diaspora, and thus serve as a global focal point for the Messianic.